Hello everybody, slightly different start to a vlog.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So firstly, I just want to say why I'm in a bikini. So it is really nice weather here in Sydney. It's been really nice and sunny and hot this weekend. Hello everybody and welcome back to another vlog. Good morning everyone, how are we?
Hello lovely people, how are we?
So before I get started, I just want to say, because I do a lot of my videos based on Irish things, because obviously my boyfriend is Irish and I just am very fascinated with their whole culture.
Tá mé ag fécant McGrath August ag fécant Grainer, is that right? Yeah. I am watching my love and I am watching the sun.
Yeah, Tá mé ag fécant McGrath August and Grainer.
Oof, that was a bit fast for me.
Tá mé ag fécant McGrath. I'm looking at my
He's looking at me as if, duh, like I should know this. I mean, it wasn't like I was born in England or anything and I'm only just starting to learn the Irish language and I've just realised what hurling is. Because basically I'm getting frustrated because he's trying to tell me where to put my hands, but it doesn't feel natural because us English folks, we used to doing like, I don't bloody know, rounders and stuff with a bat.
Obviously Australia and Sydney, because that is where I'm living. But when I first came to Australia, one of the first things I noticed was how many people that mentioned about me being English, and you will get called a pommy a lot. Okay, you will get called a pommy a lot, and a lot of people will make jokes about the fact that you're English. And I don't need to go into the whole history and stuff, but if you're watching this and you know what I mean, you know, because a lot of English living in Australia would have experienced this. And a lot of the time you'll say, if they say, where are you from? And you say you're English, a lot of people, like Aussies and a lot of the Irish, of course, will turn around and say, poor you, or something like that. Obviously just making a joke of it. But yeah, for a long time, and I think as well, on a more serious note, I started learning a lot more about things that have happened in history that obviously we don't really get taught at school. And it was a lot of stuff that I was unaware of, and I think I felt quite embarrassed, if I'm to be totally honest. And I kind of stopped really acknowledging the fact that I am actually English for a long time, and like I stopped thinking about my roots.
Alright guys, well there's not much here, but I have found the Potoko sign. So I feel like this is the one my dad and my brother had a picture of when he was little, but like the grass is kind of grown over it now, but maybe there's another sign. But how cool is this, guys? When I was at work, I was literally on Google Maps and I was trying to like find Potoko and see if it was still a place and if the sign was still here, and I managed to find this area, so it's really funny actually being here now. But I don't even know if he was waving at me, but whatever. But there it is. I don't want them to think I'm a weirdo, like,
and all of that kind of stuff that I grew up with for a long time actually. But then I don't know, I think as I got older I was like, no, like obviously I still acknowledge a lot of stuff that's happened in the past was very bad, but I can still be proud of how I grew up and my family. And yeah, anyway, I grew up in a little village in England playing in the fields, you know, and I'm like reminiscing as I'm like talking about it, and I'm proud of that. Guys, today is the day. Honestly, I am so excited. Usually I would feel a little bit nervous, but I just feel really excited because today is the day that I am flying back to the UK. See, this is the worst part about flying, just the bloody, I mean, this is different for boys. Like, my boyfriend doesn't have this issue, but I'm just always overpacking and struggling to do up my case.
With I've got about 2 more hours of this flight left. This one is the 7-hour one. The next one is the long one. I was just saying to my mum like how much I miss being younger living here, because I used to just love the stuff I did. I would genuinely just meet. It's at that age where you can't like drive, you can't drink, you can't do all of that kind of stuff, so you kind of just make do with what you have. And obviously living around here, what me and my friends would do, and I've said it before in videos, we would just meet at the park or like meet at someone's house and we'd just spend the day in the fields and stuff. I'd go for like runs around the fields, I'd meet friends, we'd bike ride, we'd make dens, and I just really loved that time of my life. So being back here just brings back all of those memories, and I just absolutely love it. Like, and then sometimes I think the thought of going back to like the city, I'm like, oh, but then when I'm back there I love that as well, like because I am by beaches, I get to explore Australia, I'm closer to other countries that you're not when you're on this side of the world. Like it's tricky when you live abroad, like yeah, I don't know, there's pros and cons to everything, isn't there? But yeah, it just gets you like reflecting, doesn't it, at times like these. Also guys, a little fact for you, so down at the meadow, which I'm also going to show you, every year we do a apple pie fair. So basically just everyone comes down, loads of different stalls going on, everyone in the pub selling beer, all of that kind of stuff. And basically every year they have an apple pie princess that comes down in the parade, because they have a parade that starts at the top of the village and ends up at the meadow with all of the stalls. And for the 50th anniversary I was the apple pie princess, so I hope that, you know, they all know who's here right now, like royalty sitting right here.
We are in
Tell them where we are.
the River Dart, which runs, I think it kind of it runs from like Totnes, doesn't it? And then
All the way to...
it runs all the way to Dartmouth.
Okay, so I'm now back in Sydney. Okay, so just walked under the Sydney Harbour Bridge. So pretty, such a nice day to do it. I don't know why I haven't done this before.
That is horrible. You put the toothbrushes between the toes and stick it on like that. That's disgusting. I don't think we'll be using that, honestly. Imagine having friends around and they walk into the bathroom and that's up with our toothbrushes in.
And you love those kind of games that have more of like a storyline, then highly recommend. Honestly, it was so good. And it's actually really good for like the boyfriends that maybe like to play games with their girlfriends in the room and stuff, because me as a girlfriend, I've really enjoyed watching it. Like it literally has a bit of everything in it. It has a bit of romance in it as well. Like they literally make the sex. So they made love, and they were in like this field of flowers and petals, and yeah, very romantic. I think the guy was on a quest or something. Whoopsie. Just had a lovely swim. It was cold, but like I'm such a hot person, like I'm always hot, that the cold just feels so nice, like I like it. I don't know if anyone else can relate. And my body's sore, so the cold like felt really good.
I'm just gonna have to start putting in, like, there's some little bits broken up at the bottom. Ah, yes. Yes.
It's so cold. So we've made it to the pool. I can't remember what this is called, but you pay, what was it, $6.50? $6.50 I think each to get in. And there's like the cafe bit all upstairs. and then obviously the sea pool, which I'm going to get in a bit. But it says that there could be like sharks, so hopefully I don't see any sharks.
Smoking.
We're listening to history, a history podcast, but we don't know. You've added my name into it. We're on ChatGPT, and my boyfriend has put my name into history. I don't really understand what's going on right now. Okay, so roast dinner has now been had. If you guys live in Sydney and you're looking for a roast dinner, the best one is Shay's, but they always have a big queue. So yeah, what you've got to do is do what we did. Get there a bit earlier, have a drink, chill out, then you're sat down and ready to order, because even when it gets to the point where you can order it, they like ring a bell, because there's literally like the whole basically place is waiting for their roast dinner, and then they ring a bell at 1, meaning like you can go up and order, and then there's like a big queue. It's also getting like really quite hot now, as you can probably tell by the sun. We just had a coffee, my boyfriend got a little bit of food, and now we've just come to this little quiet spot to just relax for a bit. Anyway, I have my almond flat white, and I'm gonna enjoy this and chill out for a little bit. I wanted to show you the cute little coffee shop that I get it from, but I panicked and I didn't want to record because it was quite busy. I'm still like trying to get used to recording out in public. So guys, it's crazy to think that back in the day, this is what the whole of Australia would have looked like. Like, just show them all the trees and stuff. Like, this was just Australia. In all seriousness, guys, yesterday when I was cleaning the apartment, I was listening to this, it was like a YouTube video, but it was more like a podcast. Had my AirPods in and I was listening to it whilst I was cleaning, and it was the guy was talking all about like our sixth sense, and how way back, like our ancestors, they didn't have tools like we do now. They didn't have clocks for time, they didn't have like guns, certain weapons, they didn't have like alarm systems and stuff in their homes. Everything relied on their senses and their sixth sense, and sensing when there was like danger around, like when there was a predator or they were going to get attacked and stuff. And it was so interesting to listen to, because nowadays sixth sense and talking about your senses can be known as very like airy-fairy. We kind of made it seem like that, and we're also like logical now, the way we think and the way we do things. And it was saying how actually we're losing a lot of what made us human and what our ancestors relied on, and it wasn't like airy-fairy back then. Like, that was essential for survival. So walking through places like this and imagining how this once upon a time was all there was here, it's just crazy to imagine like life back then, so different to now. Anyway, my lovely lot, I really don't want to leave this place. Can you guys tell me if you like to do this too? I could literally sit somewhere like this for hours, just in peace and quiet, surrounded by no one, just taking it in. I never want to leave these places when I come places like this. Also guys, this is kind of like the setup right now. Got my little pillow, my blankie, my whiskey, my boyfriend over there on the chair. And that is us for the night. So I'm a little bit tipsy because I have had a few whiskeys. I love this type of thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I like a night out and stuff. Okay guys, so I am ready. All put together. I've had 1 and a bit espresso martinis, and I honestly, like, my body cannot handle alcohol. I can already like feel to do some people like 1 espresso, like that's not going to do anything. Like, I have 1 glass of wine or whatever it is, and straight away I can kind of feel my head feeling a little bit different. And we're just having some snacks as well, because obviously when you drink, you gotta try and eat beforehand and drink lots of water. That's my little trick anyway, and I definitely notice if I do that, I don't feel as like sick the next day. Let's put on the first outfit. Okay, so this first one is my grey Skims dress, the second one. Okay, my lovely, so you would have seen this top if you watched my White Fox try on haul. Let's try on outfit number 3. Okay, so here's number 3. So I've got the same skirt on, but I've thrown on a black top instead. Little outfits, especially because it's Australia, you know, weather's normally quite warm. Cute outfits with a cute little cardi to throw on. Outfit number 4. All right, so you may be like, well, what has changed? You've just took your jacket off. Well guys, I have a different skirt on. It's even more out there. So this is the other top. I don't know what it is, just the red, the orange, tartan. I don't know, I'm just so in my autumn, outlander, Scottish, Celtic, I don't know, mood. And yeah, look, you could wear it with bikini underneath on holiday. You could wear it even when it gets a bit colder with a pair of like denim jeans, because you can do all the buttons up as well. But I think if I was going to wear it with my bikini, I'd probably just kind of have it like that. Looks a bit more like summery. It was like, but it feels like it's like 28 degrees, something like that. So it just shows how crazy the humidity's been today. So although it's like 6 in the evening, a bikini is still necessary, guys. Whiskey on the rocks. I said a little bit, but I feel like I've poured quite a lot there. But anyway, guys, I am gonna go get ready. All right, so I am ready. It is so hot, and I've got jeans on. But a lot of these graves say around, like this one is said like 1870 something. This one, oh my gosh, this one looks like it has like blood over it. Obviously it's not, I mean, I hope not. It's literally just the fireplace and chimney. If you know the story, guys, please tell me. But yeah, it feels a little bit eerie or something. I don't know whether that's because we are near the cemeteries, I'm not sure, because there's like another one we're gonna go to up there. Guys, look at this. Oh my god, I made my boyfriend just quickly stop on the side of the road. I wanted to give you guys a better feel for it, and I feel like you can feel it more when it's not through the glass of the car. So friendly, they'll give you like a massive smile and say hello. Delicious. So hello. So two girls just rode by and I think they were, oh, hello. Hi. Hello, Angel. The state of me, guys, guys, how stunning is this? Like, seriously? Like, guys, seriously, like, how do you even swim with these things? Like, I hate how you can't, like, breathe. Okay, that sounds really silly because I haven't got my snorkel bit on, but I hate swimming with it. I like to go right under. I prefer swimming in goggles, but I couldn't find any. So far, there's just been a load of chickens, cats, and horses. Not what I expected. I haven't been drinking many coffees since I got to Bali, and that is like not like me. I usually have to have a coffee every morning. So I made myself a black coffee. And just got in the pool. What a way to spend Christmas Eve. We've had a right old day. Show them around. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Holding my hair up so it's not making my neck all hot. Long hair gal problems. Okay guys, so this is the current setup. Got my coffee, my croissant, and I'm gonna sit and chill here. We don't have long, probably like 10 minutes or something, but just soak it all in before we have to leave, and I'm sure it will be a little bit more busy over in Rome. We had a beer and 2 espresso martinis, and now we're heading towards the Pantheon and Trevi Fountain.
Come on, get it in.
Wait, don't you have to make a wish? I made a wish. So if you're wondering who we just went to see, so Hugh O'Neill, my boyfriend has been reading a book on him. Obviously, as you guys probably know, my boyfriend is Irish. And Hugh O'Neill was, what was he? So he was an Irish king. So I said earlier on, this was from the 13th century, but we just read something that says it's actually from the 6th century. So it's very, very old. We're in Hollywood. That's so cool. We're in Hollywood, guys. Alright, so we just stopped in the Hollywood Inn for a Guinness, and it was so good. That inn actually was opened in 1790, so it was a very old inn. And where we were sat, I got a video for you guys. There was also the stables. So obviously back in the day when people would have been traveling through and they needed to stop for a sleep, a rest, a drink, food, they would have dropped their horse off at the stables and then just rested, whatever they needed to do before traveling on their journey. So I love this kind of stuff. I think I've said it about 10,000 times in these vlogs. So here is the Chinese sofa. We went and got like little plastic plates to use. Little did I know when I bought this Skims dress that I would be trekking across Dartmoor to see some quarry in it. So I just seen either someone or a goat walking up there. Alright. Here we are. I know, so peaceful. So we just had a look at what it is, and it dates back to over 2,000 years ago. Is that what you said? Over Iron, yeah. Basically, it's very, very old. And it's like a religious thing where I assume they used to come and pray and stuff here. But yeah, again, it goes back to what I said about just standing in a space and imagining all the different things that have happened here and all the different people that have passed through, and just like it's still here, and it's just so peaceful. There's just something that I absolutely love about standing in a place where you just know it holds like so much history, and like being in a place that you're standing there, and if you think back in time how many different things and like crazy things have happened in that same spot. And I don't know enough to I'm not going to go into the history of it with you guys, but I know Dartmoor holds so much history, and obviously Stonehenge as well. Yeah, I just love it. I absolutely love it. And this is what I love about the UK. There's just so much history that we still have so many buildings that hold all of that history. And yeah, if you love history, guys, then the UK is actually a brilliant place to go.
वैसे ही रात को कुछ खुल जाए नहीं
Ready? This is the best attire. Don't pull me in. Don't pull me in. No, because you can stop now. You can stop now. I'm gonna race you back to our stuff. I couldn't breathe. Why is your coffee in there?